Sydney Sweeney just made soap from her own bathwater, and 5,000 people are about to buy it. Yes, you heard that right. The Euphoria actress teamed up with men's grooming brand Dr. Squatch to create a limited edition bar of soap that contains actual water from her bathtub. It's called Bathwater Bliss. It costs $8, and the internet is losing its mind. This whole thing started with a bubble bath. Last year, Sweeney appeared in a Dr. Squatch commercial as the body wash genie, lounging in a tub full of bubbles while playfully calling viewers dirty little boys. The ad went viral, but something unexpected happened. Fans started flooding the comments asking for her bathwater. Not as a joke, they were serious. Now, most celebrities would ignore this kind of thing, maybe laugh it off, maybe feel a bit creeped out. But Sydney Sweeney, she saw an opportunity. She told GQ she initially didn't get the erotic undertones of the bathwater requests, but once she understood what was happening, she made a business decision that nobody saw coming. When your fans start asking for your bathwater, you can either ignore it or turn it into a bar of Dr. Squatch soap, Sweeney said in the official announcement. And that's exactly what she did. Let me paint you a picture of what this soap actually is. Each bar contains exfoliating sand and pine bark extract, mixed with, yes, verified water from Sydney Sweeney's promotional bath shoot. It smells like Douglas fir, earthy moss, and pine. The brand describes it as capturing the great outdoors in Sydney Sweeney's bathtub. Every single bar comes with a certificate of authenticity confirming it contains her actual bathwater. The announcement dropped on Instagram yesterday, and the reactions have been absolutely wild. One comment said, "We need to look at ourselves in the mirror." Another person wrote, "I love you, Sydney, but I think this is where I draw the line." Someone else just asked, "Are straight men okay?" But here's where it gets interesting. While half the internet is scandalized, the other half is calling this genius. One user compared it to Gwyneth Paltrow's infamous vagina-scented candle, saying, "I'm buying one for my friend's birthday present." Another commenter summed it up perfectly. Whatever makes men take showers. This isn't just about selling weird soap, though. There's actually a bigger play happening here. Sweeney is using this moment to push men toward natural grooming products. She's hoping the novelty factor gets guys to ditch their synthetic body washes full of chemicals and try something better for their skin. It's like hiding vegetables in a kid's favorite meal, except the vegetable is natural pine bark extract and the meal is celebrity bathwater. The marketing strategy is brilliant when you think about it. They're only making 5,000 bars total. That's it. Once they're gone forever. Starting today through June 5th, you can enter a giveaway to win one of the first 100 bars. After that, they go on sale June 6th on the Dr. Squatch website. First come, first served. But let's zoom out for a second. What does it mean when a mainstream celebrity starts selling their bathwater? This used to be the kind of thing you'd only see on certain corners of the internet. Now it's being advertised on Instagram by a major grooming brand and an Emmy nominated actress. We're watching celebrity culture evolve in real time. The old rules about maintaining distance, keeping things professional, staying above certain kinds of content, those rules are crumbling. Sweeney isn't the first celebrity to push boundaries like this, but she might be the first to do it this openly, this commercially, with this much corporate backing. Think about what's really happening here. A 27-year-old actress took sexually charged internet comments and turned them into a legitimate business venture. She's not running from the sexualization. She's monetizing it on her own terms. That's a power move that would have been unthinkable even 5 years ago. The product itself walks this fascinating line between complete absurdity and actual functionality. Yes, it contains celebrity bathwater, but it's also a real soap with real ingredients designed to actually clean your body. The Pacific Northwest scent profile connects to Sweeney's roots. The natural ingredients align with Dr. Squatch's brand mission. It's simultaneously the most ridiculous and most carefully crafted soap you'll probably ever see. Some people are calling this the death of dignity in celebrity culture. Others see it as the natural evolution of parasocial relationships in the digital age. When fans feel like they have intimate connections with celebrities through social media, maybe selling bathwater is just the logical next step. After all, people already buy celebrity hair, clothes, personal items at auction. Is bathwater really that different? The polarized reactions tell us something important about where we are culturally. Half of us are ready to embrace the absurdity, to lean into the weird capitalism of internet culture. The other half still believes in boundaries, in keeping certain things sacred or at least private. This soap has become a bizarre litmus test for how you feel about celebrity commercialization. What's fascinating is how Dr. Squatch positioned themselves perfectly for this moment. They've always been the weird guys in men's grooming. Their ads feature Sasquatches and weird humor. They were never trying to be Old Spice or Axe, so when the opportunity came to do something this outrageous, they didn't hesitate. They understood their audience would either love it or hate it, but definitely wouldn't ignore it. And that's the real lesson here. In an attention economy where thousands of products launch every day, how do you stand out? How do you get people talking? Sometimes you have to do something so unexpected, so outside the norm, that people can't help but pay attention. Even the people criticizing this are still talking about it, sharing it, spreading the word. The giveaway strategy is particularly clever. To enter, you have to follow Dr. Squatch on Instagram, like their posts, leave comments. They're essentially turning the controversy into follower growth and engagement metrics. Every person entering that giveaway becomes a tiny ambassador for the brand, whether they realize it or not. We're also seeing a generational divide in the responses. Younger consumers who grew up with internet culture seem more willing to embrace the absurdity. They get the joke, even if they're not entirely comfortable with it. Older generations are more likely to see this as a sign of cultural decay, of standards slipping. But maybe that's always how generational change feels. Sydney Sweeney herself seems to understand exactly what she's doing. She's not pretending this is high art or important cultural work. She knows it's weird. She's embracing the weird. And by doing so, she's taking control of her own narrative in a way that feels surprisingly empowering. This might be the future of celebrity endorsements. Not just putting your face on a product, but putting yourself into it in the most literal way possible. Creating products so personal, so intimate, that they blur the line between celebrity and consumer in entirely new ways. The 5,000 people who managed to buy this soap aren't just getting a grooming product, they're getting a story, a conversation starter, a piece of internet history. They're participating in a cultural moment that perfectly captures the beautiful absurdity of 2025. Love it or hate it, Sydney Sweeney's Bathwater soap is here. It launches June 6th, and something tells me those 5,000 bars won't last long. We're living in strange times, but at least they smell like pine and Douglas fir. What do you think? Is this marketing genius, or have we finally gone too far? In a world where everything feels fake and manufactured, maybe the most authentic thing you can do is lean into the absurdity. Sydney Sweeney just showed us how it's done, one bar of bathwater soap at a time.